Death fills the air. Steel serpents crawl, devouring the land. Poland's fate lies in iron hands. Marching forward, the night turns black. Under shadows, there's no turning back. A storm unleashed, chaos untamed. The earth trembles, a kingdom maimed. Blitzkrieg shadows, a consuming tide. Darkness falls where the innocents hide. Echoes of thunder, a harbinger's cry. Under the Blitzkrieg, nations will die. Fields once green, now stained with red. A silent dirge for the countless dead. Tanks carve path through shattered dreams. A nation crushed under war's extremes. Whispers of hope are drowned in screams. The skies ignite with cursed regimes. No mercy given, no soul is spared. In the shadows, grip, despair is burned. Blitzkrieg shadows, a consuming tide. Darkness falls where the innocents hide. Echoes of thunder, a harbinger's cry. Under the Blitzkrieg, nations will die. Blitzkrieg shadows, a consuming tide. Darkness falls where the innocents hide. Echoes of thunder, a harbinger's cry. Under the Blitzkrieg, nations will die. Fields once green, nations will dry. And as the dust settles, the silence reigns. A scar eternal forever remains. In the shadows of war, no victors stand, only ruins mark the promised land. Settles, the silence reigns. A scar eternal forever remains. In the shadows of war, no victors stand, only ruins mark the promised land. Over Warsaw, the heavens cry. A city torn as the innocents die. Smoke and sorrow choke the air. History burns in a fiery stare. Once a beacon, now a tomb. Hope fades fast in the endless gloom. Through shattered glass and smoldering stone, the cries of the lost chill to the hell. Flames rise high, eclipsing the moon. A dirge of death, a fatal tune. Streets turn to graves, walls to dust. Dreams collapse on the shadows of lust. Flames rise high, wafting on you. Flames rise high, eclipsing the moon. A dirge of death, a fatal tune. A thirds rise high, eclipsing the moon. A dirge of death, a fatal tune. fueled by a tyrant's reign. Angels of despair of the trail they leave, where hope is crushed and none believe. Arrows stick with acid cries, a choir of torment beneath the skies. Our healing unbroken, the deafening buzz, a grim parade, a devil's dance. Steel march on the path on the blood-red skies. Their shadows stretch as innocence dies. Engine screams and channels roar. The damned will rain death to every soul. life torn asunder, of courage bold. Through fire and steel, the river mourns, a witness to nations broken and torn. Soldiers, hearts turned to stone, a land betrayed, a people alone. The water turns red as the battles rage. History bleeds on each broken page. The river winds through the ghost of war, bearing the scars of those no more. Blood upon the Vistula, story untold, of life torn asunder, of courage bold. Through fire and steel, the river mourns, memories to nations broken and torn.
And the ravens rest. The scars of war remain manifest, but in their wake the memory clings of ruin born on blackened wings. Ravens of ruin soaring high, carrying sorrow through the crimson sky. Whispers of death in their haunting call. The wings of despair over nations fall. When the silence comes and the ravens rest, the scars of war remain manifest, but in their wake the memory clings of ruin born on blackened wings.
shadows, no life persists. The unstoppable panzers of the abyss. Panzers of the abyss, engines of dread, carving a path where the fearless have fled. Through fire and steel, their fury untamed. A hellish machine with no soul, no name. No name. The horizon burns as they advance. A symphony of death, a devil's dance. No voice can rise, no sword can stand against the doom wrought by their hand. No. No name. Beneath their tracks, the earth does break. A tide of fear, a nation's ache. In the shadows, no life persists. The unstoppable panzers of the abyss. Panzers of the abyss, engines of dread, carving a path where the fearless have fled. Through fire and steel, their fury untamed. A hellish machine with no soul, no name. No name. The horizon burns as they advance. A symphony of death, a devil's dance. No voice can rise, no sword can stand against the doom wrought by their hand. Oh. No name. The horizon burns as they advance. A symphony of death, a devil's dance. No voice can rise, no sword can stand against the doom wrought by their hand. Shrouded in smoke, they consume the light. Relentless hunters in the endless night. Through shattered cities, their conquest grows, leaving nothing but silence where life once flowed. Panzers of the abyss, engines of dread, carving a path where the fearless have fled. Through fire and steel, their fury untamed. A hellish machine with no soul, no name. A no name. No name. Under a moonless sky, the silence breaks. A haunting march, the ground, it quakes. Shadows creep where hope has died. A siege of despair from the other side. From the other side. Through the darkness, their banners rise. Blackened steel beneath blood-red skies. The walls won't hold, the gates won't stand against the terror that grips the land. Nocturnal siege, the night unfolds. A tale of ruin in whispers cold. Through the veil of stars, the end draws near. A midnight storm of wrath and fear. Of wrath and fear. The air is thick with the stench of war. A symphony of screams, a deafening roar. Torchlight dances on shattered stone. A kingdom falls, its fate unknown. Through the darkness, their banners rise. Blackened steel beneath blood-red skies. The walls will banners rise against the terror that grips the land. Nocturnal siege, the night unfolds. A tale of ruin in whispers carved. Veil of stars, the end draws near. A midnight storm of wrath and fear. No fear. No fear. The air is thick with the stench of war. A tale of ruin in whispers cold. Through the veil of stars, the end draws near. A midnight storm of wrath and fear. The silence remains. The scars of battle, the blood-stained plains. Nocturnal Siege, a ghostly refrain, echoing forever in the halls of pain. Now scorched and bare, its cries of freedom lost in despair. Through the ruins, whispers rise, a vow of vengeance under darkened skies. Though fallen now, it waits in pain, for the dead will ascend again. The fall of the white eagle, a mournful cry. Through fire and ash beneath the sky, our kingdom shattered, its spirit torn. In the shadow of war, a new despair is born.